Good afternoon, everybody. I'm out here on the plaza today, and I'm talking with activists who have a petition going, and they want to have the Arcata City Council develop a sister city relationship in Palestine with the city of Gaza in the Gaza Strip.
Hi, yeah. The precedent for this is that Arcata had a sister city in Nicaragua since 30 years.
Oh.
And we were at war with Nicaragua at the time, and even today Nicaragua is still a State Department enemy, which the U.S. imposes sanctions on. But the idea of becoming a sister city with a beleaguered state that the U.S. may be funding a war with is that we're saying we're not at war with the people, and that we want to reach out to give the people whatever we can to sustain a peace movement. So with Gaza, we are well aware that we may donate food and supplies and it may just get bombed. But that's not the point. The point is that we recognize them and we try. And we try to, from here forward, humanize the Palestinians. We may not get aid in there, but we can do cultural exchange. We can improve people's image and understanding of what is going on there by making direct connections, getting behind the propaganda model that depicts people as terrorists, and they're just people.
Right. So today you've got a petition going out here getting some signatures, right?
Right.
And how's it going? You got a few?
Yeah, it's quite fun to get signatures because the majority of people want to sign and they feel powerless. And by signing a petition that states that they disagree with committing genocide in the name of U.S. taxpayers, when they can sign a petition that is directly to benefit human-to-human relations, then they don't feel so powerless.
I see. Okay, so you told me earlier we have a notable signature on your list today. Can you tell me who that is?
Yeah, one of the first people I saw on the plaza today was Wesley Chesbro. He is a very well-respected, long-time Democrat that lives in Humboldt County. He was on the Arcata City Council. He was a county supervisor. He was a state senator. He was a state assemblyman.
Yeah.
He founded the Integrated Waste Management Agency. And so he's probably the most prominent long-term, now retired politician from the city of Arcata.
Yeah.
And he signed our petition without batting an eye because he intuitively people understand that this is what has to happen. We have to make connections with the people that are being depicted as terrorists when they're actually victims of genocide. Yeah, I'm Sam Neuwirth.
Thank you, Sam. Much appreciated. Did you have any other thoughts you wanted to share before we cut it off here?
Basically, this is a peace movement, and a peace movement never ends.
Thank you. Appreciate your time.
Over the last 50 years. So when you say free Palestine, please help me understand what you think is appropriate to do with the Israelis that are living.
Just to live peaceably with their neighbors. I mean, I think if you really look at the history, you can see that the Zionist project is fundamentally a supremacist cause. We're saying, they're promoting the structures. It's apartheid. It's a structure for one group to dominate over another group.
I agree with that totally, and I think that apartheid is one of the problems that we stand a chance of being able to address. Okay? The only way we're going to be able to stop the genocide that I see at this point is if reasonable and responsible Jewish people around the planet tell Israel they all want them to stop the genocide. Because all of those people have the right to be citizens of Israel.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's the only group with influence.
Absolutely, we need to tell them that we're against it. And, I think, it's not a question though of, do we just, tell our elected officials what we want, and then they just sit on their hands and do nothing. You know, there are things that we can actually do here in Arcata. We create a sister city with Palestine. We can provide material humanitarian aid
It's a nice
to Palestine.
idea, and within that idea, you have to be able to describe how that leads to a unified state.
So I think we need to stop we need a ceasefire, we need to stop the genocide,
Right.
and then we can have conversations about how to proceed. But, you know, as long as there's this ongoing genocide, and it's very, you know,
I agree
not
totally.
these two different forces are not on equal equal footing. The Israelis receive massive
So
funding.
if we stop the fighting, and it's been stopped many times before, this is not a new war. This war's been going on since 1948. People want to believe it's a different war that restarts itself. It's not. It's the same war that's been going on. Okay? So, and the problem, the foundation of the problem includes the apartheid state. And as you say, that is a supremacist movement that says an Israeli is worth more than a Palestinian, even though they share the same ancestor in Shem. Okay? They somehow believe that the generations between Shem and Abraham mean that the Palestinians don't matter. And they somehow believe that the wives of Abraham make a difference.